So you've cut the wire by mistake and you need to do an emergency repair. So let's just say that you've cut this outside and you need to join it together. Now you can use plugs and sockets to join it, but if you don't have any, let's do it the most simplest way. First of all, pull as much cable as you possibly can. 6 inches would be sufficient, 15 centimeters in total. And then you need to cut one of them back. Let's just do this one first. Cut one of them back to about 2 inches, 5-6 centimeters. Cut it back like so. Then pull back the outer part. We need that, but we don't need this part. Now your cable may be different in this. You may have more copper, you may have less copper. You might not have that piece of foil that's connected. Whatever it is, just make sure that the outer part doesn't touch the inner part. Now I'm using a knife here just to cut round, as you can see, to pull out this second part of the insulation. Now that's the cable I've got, the connection I'm going to make there. I'm using some cutters just to trim it up. Doesn't matter how long that is, doesn't matter how long any of it is, just make sure you haven't touched or damaged the inner part. Repeat the episode on the other cable, whichever one it was, the up one that coming from up or down. It doesn't really matter which one you do first. Cut it back like so. Now there's no rush, I assume, unless it's getting dark. Right, so now I've cut that off. Now to go and measure up roughly there. So that would be sufficient. This is only approximate. It really doesn't matter. Right, so now we've got that section there. Now we're going to join together. So I'm going to twist these. This is the core together. Like so, making sure it's not too much tension on these parts here. You don't want it to break. If of course it does break, you're gonna have to just simply redo it. Right, that's there. Cut that down, and now we'll put the fix the outer part, the earth that they call it. It's not really earth, but it's the return of the signal. And that's what you've got there. Now I'm using insulation tape. Again, you can use other you could even use sellotape, but unfortunately with sellotape it's not going to last very long, but at least it will stop you from missing anything on the TV. So now put a reasonable amount on there. Make sure there's some along the top. Pull that off. Now that's it there. Now what I would do is now lift this one up, because I assume it's coming from the top to the bottom. So I would then strap them together there, like so. Now that's the join. Now it doesn't look very nice, but that doesn't really matter. When the water from the rain comes down, it will simply drain off, run down the existing cable, and very little water will get inside. It will eventually get inside, so you will need to replace it in due course. So that's it. That's all joined as a temporary repair.